Well, I'm coming to you today from the house of God as a man of God and holding a very large edition of the Word of God. You see, because today we have an offer for you here at the ministry. If you will send us a gift of simply $10, I would be willing to pray for you. And there's nothing better than having a man of God in the house of God holding the Word of God pray for you. Certainly those prayers would get to heaven. And today, for a limited time only, if you'll increase your gift from $10 to $20, while I pray, I will spread holy water all over the place. And that way, you know this is holy water because it's in these little cups and in one of these things. And that way, we're sure your prayers will get through. And for a gift of only $30, I will send you absolutely free a mask that has been blessed by me. I will hold my hands over it, pray over it, then sanitize it, and then send it to you. We used to do handkerchiefs, but we got to keep up with the times. What a crock, huh? I mean, really, what a stinking crock that is. Now, I don't mean to make fun of anybody's church or anybody's pastor or anybody's priest, but I do want to tell you what the Word of God says about access to heaven. In Hebrews chapter 8, verse number 11, he's actually quoting from Jeremiah, but he's been talking about the fact that Jesus is our high priest. A priest is the go-between man and God, and Jesus has accomplished that task completely. And the verse says this, I promise that they shall know me from the least of them to the greatest. Why? For I am merciful towards their iniquity. Let me say that again. I promise that they shall know me from the least unto the greatest. So whether I'm wearing a suit, whether I'm wearing clerical robes, whether I'm wearing rags, I have the same access to God through Jesus Christ. Whether I'm driving a Beamer or pushing a shopping cart, I have the same access to Him. I know Him through His mercy. And listen, I just want to stress that we all have access to God. And I want to encourage you on this day to simply pray. You might say, Dan, I don't know where to start. There's a great start. Dear God, I don't know where to start, and see where it goes from there. And it doesn't matter if your grammar's good or if you're just very high priestly in the way that you pray. It doesn't make any difference to God who looks on the heart. So let me encourage you. By the way, speaking of grammar, here's the phrase to remember. Get everybody that you can to pray for you, but don't let anybody pray for you. See what I did there with the grammar?